Hi, this is Muhammad Ramadan from Ninja Tech Team. In this video, we will talk about web application scanning and mapping. Okay? Web application scanning and mapping. We want to know more about our target web application, and we want to know what is the configuration of the underlying server machine, like operating system, network services, and etc. And we want to know what is the configuration of the web server, like Apache, IIS, Tomcat, and Cold Fusion, and etc. And we want to know more about what are available features, like what supported scripting language like PHP, ASP, JSP, or ASPX, Perl, or Python. We want to know what supported HTTP request methods like GET or POST or trace or connect or etc. There are many different HTTP request methods, and we want to know if any default page like examples and documentations, etc. Here we can see default page of Apache installed in Fedora core operating system. And here you can see the same information, and also here, you can see information. You can here find documentations files, and you can see here also. And there is a IIS web server, Microsoft IIS version 6. Here is a directory listing, and the same thing here. This is a low vulnerability called directory listing. Here is a directory called skins. You can view all files inside this directory. Okay, so this web server is misconfigured. Okay, and here is the same thing here, and here also, and here you can read Apache HTTP server version, and you can here find many information here, like modules, directives, and search and fake, and many documentations files and examples. And you can see here also a misconfigured Apache server. You can see here server status here. Okay, web application security scanners, we have many of them today. Okay, we have Necto, W3AF, Metasploit, WMAP, Quentix, NStalker, and Burp Suite, and WASP Zap. Okay, scanning and mapping our target. Now it's time to scan our target with Necto or Quentix or NStalker. You can try other scanners too, okay, but we will stick to our tools today. Let's try with Quentix. Quentix website here. Quentix. Here is a website. You can download a trial version here. I think for 7 days or something. Just enter your email and other information, and you can download free edition, but it is limited to XSS vulnerability scanning. Okay, let's try to run Quentix here. Quentix with application security. Okay, let's try to scan our target. This one. Okay, this is the IP of our target, and click next and next, and finish and start. Finish. It will take some time to scan, and you can see here web alerts. Here we found a trace method is enabled here. And some backup files like this one. And here directories of this application. And here configuration file source code disclosure. Here you can edit and view. You can see here that this application is misconfigured, and you can see here information like database driver, MySQL, and username and password, and the database username and database name itself. And you can see here possible sensitive directories here and here also, and here internal file system disclosure. You can see here it is files Apache htdocs or www directory. Here server path disclosure is very interesting information, and you can see that Apache is vulnerable to the remote denial of service. There's an exploit for this. You can stop the whole server, crash the server, and some error messages here. Many cool features of this application, Kinetics Web Vulnerability Scanner. Let's try another one called Stalker. Here in Stalker, let's view site in Stalker. Here actually the same thing like Kinetics, two versions, free and paid. You can try it free or get evaluation version. We are using a free, we don't update now, and you can use it for free. It's free edition but with limited functionality and features. You can specify new scan here and enter your target. Let's type our target IP and scan policy. Say we want to web server infrastructure analysis, and click next and click optimize. It will optimize this scan for us. Let's open our target here. Here is our target application. It's the shopping cart, and click next after being optimized, and click start session and click OK. Click start scan. Okay, here you can see information is being populated here, like cookies and scripts here, and web forms here, web form and parameters, names and methods post. Very nice program. And hidden fields here. But note, we are only interested in scanning and mapping our web application infrastructure. We don't scan for vulnerabilities here. As you can see, Acunix is scanning our target and found SQL injection in three variants. Let's click edit HTTP, and you can see here a link. I have an error in SQL. We will talk about SQL injection vulnerabilities, and this is just information to us here. Okay, we have another web application scanner called Necto. Scan only for misconfigured and CGI directories and files. cd/pentest/web ls and cd necto ls and type this command. You can see here different options here. We're only interested now in dash host to scan our target dash host and specify our target ID and hit enter. Now Necto is scanning our target for misconfigured files and some interesting information we will see, like HTTP supported methods. We have also here WASP-ZAP, here web vulnerability assessment. Can use also Nessus application scanning. We have another tool called WASP-ZAP, very interesting tool, WASP-ZAP. And also we have another one. We have W3AF here, two versions of it. We have a console version, command line, and we have a GUI, graphical user interface version. Let's try this one. Okay, starting now. You can see here many information, like PHP version is outdated and Apache version is outdated, and some HTTP methods like trace method is supported, and some misconfigured files like admin/config PHP here. Okay. So Necto is not a vulnerability scanner. It's also a CGI scanner or misconfigured configuration scanner. And WASP-ZAP is running now. You can also here view plugins of Necto /list plugins. Let's try this one, and you can see all plugins Necto here, like headers plugin, bus plugin, and many plugins help us in scanning and mapping our application. And here is also WASP-ZAP. You must configure a proxy here, listen, and click OK, and then go to Firefox here, Firefox web browser, and after that you must specify Firefox here to use our proxy or WASP-ZAP proxy. Here, advanced network settings, manual proxy configurations, and port 8080. specified here. Let's make sure it's 8080 local proxy, and you can see it's 8080 and it's localhost or 127. Okay, and here, okay, and close. Then we can open our target and hit enter, and you can see here that a WASP lab is scanning, not scanning, spidering and viewing here response, and you can see history here for requests, and you can search for specific URL or request or response or header. You can also put a breakpoints, and you can see here alerts. You can also try to attack or execute and run application. We can here run active site or active scan or spider. Let's spider this website. You can see here spider is running, and you can see here all directories found by a spider. Here you can here view status spidering. Also you can brute force, and you can also port scan. Let's port scan this one here. Found, open port 80 and port for MySQL. Let's try this port. Make sure it's already open. NC our target IP, netcat, and 33. Type NC. Okay, let's try nmap and fast scan target IP. You can see the spider is running. You can also attack the site by using active scan site. It will view here alerts. You can see directory travel browsing here. You can see here response, request, and you can break it. Map found that MySQL database server is running, and Apache web server port is open here. You can type -n, disable DNS name lookup, and type -s capital V. So Nmap will try to find the banner of each server, and you can hit enter to view the progress scanning, and you can see that the Apache and Unix and it's MySQL, but it's unauthorized, so you can't connect to it, or you can't view its banner. Let's try telnet here and type port, hit enter. You can see it's connected, and you can see this host is not allowed to connect to this MySQL server. Okay, so MySQL server disallowed remote connections. Okay, you can see here alerts. You can see here private IP disclosure, and you can see password autocomplete in browser and some information. You can also try to fuzz this application. Let's try to fuzz this one. Say I want to fuzz this request. Let's find a request here. ID, this is parameter, and value. Let's fuzz this value. Click, right click and fuzz. You can fuzz for many categories here, like say XSS, and I want to XXS image tag, and click fuzz. Can see here fuzzing requests here, each request here. You can see response. Fuzzer is very powerful tool. You can use it many things, and was the found SQL injection